They just break a loss streak with Bit back on Overpass. Well, now we've got the Flame Dogger in the server. And that's an official title, but it's good enough.
Yeah, welcome back. A lot of pressure on his shoulders, right? Bit had a banging Overpass. Na'Vi, it took them a moment, but they pulled it out eventually. OT or bust. Zephyr fighting up Cat. He's going to get spotted. Can't hang around here for too long. Na'Vi are on long, and Cloud9 leaning towards B, as well as his Cat take, which is going to net them a kill. Boomich dead. What a trade from Flamey. He's been in a Dust2 DM all morning long, waiting for his time to strike, and strike he will, but only good for one. The plant comes in, Na'Vi fall back to that long position. Simple given the P250 this time around, and Cloud9, they have the kit for the retake. They're also wrapping long to regain this position. Staying on the site could be a death sentence. Floppy has an HE grenade for that exact position. Na'Vi still have Perfecto in pit. Will he even be cleared? Oh no.
Oh, Perfecto has this round in the palm of his hand. Luckily enough, Simple and Electronic are good for the kills, and there it is. Perfecto does get one.
You almost broke out into song there.
Yeah,
Harry.
man, it was about to happen. You can feel it. Na'Vi, they get the pistol, though. Nice and easy.
Not even close. Never worried for a second. Yeah, those back of the head hitboxes. Oh, Glock as well. Oh, it's not getting pretty. But Perfecto did get a kill, and he got an assist as well. So at least doing the damage, drawing them in. Na'Vi take the first round of the map. Cloud9, you know, I think expectations are certainly set up for a 2-0 here, considering Na'Vi took their map pick and now on home ground. But anything Cloud9 can do here, if they can find a victory, I'll be very impressed. Flash in, nades are ready, they're coming in too late. Alex gets dry peeked, Electronic jumping into the site, and he kills everyone. Perfecto helps out, and that's a round. Through and through, done and dusted. Triple B, not a single kill. The nades may have lit up Na'Vi, but it was too little, too late. S-Tag just trying to get away with his scout. And although everyone is a one shot from death, so this could be picture perfect for S-Tag. It's not going to be a round.
Yeah, now the 3-0 should be locked in. You know, you'd like to think not much can go wrong in a situation like this. I think one of the things that scares me most for Cloud9, you know, Overpass, really good map for the Cloud9 squad, one of their most frequent picks. They have great results on it. And I think it was a necessity for them to pick this map up if they wanted to go on to take this series, right? Here on Dust2, it's a real classic for Na'Vi. I think with Simple showing the form he's been in recently, we even had Device saying some nice words about his encounters with him and how it looks like he's playing lights out CS right now. It certainly makes me worried for Na'Vi, sorry, for Cloud9 rather. Man, they got Na'Vi on the brain. Oh, look at this, just getting toyed with S-Tag. Bye. Boomich says, bye, S-Tag. Not even given a chance to use that scout.
Simple's in lower as well. They have double Cat again. Na'Vi with a long smoke move out into the pit. Simple trying to stall his play until the smoke comes down, and now it is. Perfecto can cover. Simple worries about the doors instead. A lot to clear for Perfecto. Pistols round the corner, and they swing onto him. Zephyr gets the kill. The armor certainly helps. He grabs the AK and scarpers away. Simple gets out mid for a frag. Long is, in the meantime, being taken by Na'Vi. They've had it all round. And now they're moving up. Molly on the cart. And Cloud9, I mean, this AK has to do it all, right? They could boost it, that's something. Maybe a kill here, maybe a denial of the bomb plant, but it's not yet crossed. Oh, Zephyr gets a kill, they can spam through this smoke, and they do. Taking down the bottom of the boost, and Electronic follows up, killing Zephyr, retreating. There's the flank from Simple, and a clean round. Electronic takes 3. So do Na'Vi.
Right, you always want to try and put your best foot forward, and that's the opportunity Cloud9 have now. they're able to win this first buy round. Losing the first buy as CT always feels particularly rough, right? You're instantly broken again, no chance at a buy, no way to like generate extra revenue. So you really want to find success out of the gate, and Zephyr and Floppy, they're full of it. They open up the round dealing with the attempt at the long play. Na'Vi denied the long control. There's a good little kill in middle from Simple, going toe-to-toe with S-Tag, carving a path for a mid to B split. They actually decide against splitting B at all. Instead, 3 players grouping up and moving in through the tunnels. Mezzi's got his work cut out for him. There's the first. Even more follow-up damage done on his Simple. And the Flash is just holding back this push from Na'Vi. Flamey tag down low. Simple removed as well. And the round locked in for Cloud9. Big start to that round from Zephyr and Floppy with the long hold.
Yeah, if Mezzi dies straight away, like that's Na'Vi's round for sure. But the fact that he not only gets one, but sees the bomb, immediately Cloud9 bail from that double mid hold, waiting for the mid to be that never hit. And they're all flooding the site. Simple has too many targets. He's got to go back out straight away. Dropped again by Electronic. Simple look at the cross shots. Late peek perhaps, but the Flash will hold S-Tag back. Mezzi's got the second orb this time around at the back of the B bomb site. Good place for it. And they might meet him there as well. The double. Oh dear, he does some damage to Perfecto in the shot. Tries to finish the job, but he's already bounded out, so the nade will get nothing. Na'Vi move back up catwalk instead. Man down, good position for Cloud9. And S-Tag may have more on his plate.
Simple sneaks his way up cap. Alex is now smoked off, but should be good to catch that kill. And yeah, that's a little freebie for Alex. Will now disengage in mid, and this is something Cloud9 have been good at, right? Once they've got these openers, they've been very stingy with giving away trades, giving away equalizers. Na'Vi just throwing these standard cat smokes.
Oh, they're cutting off the orb as well.
Yeah, that's a nice smoke down at the crossroads, right? Makes it a little bit harder for S-Tag. He can't help out by whittling down these players on the cross, and instead, he's having to try and get up on top of the car to even assist inside of the site. Simple, all alone, 1v4. And Alex kills him with the jump. My oh my. It's a very, very clean round for Cloud9. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe Dust2 is actually where we see Cloud9 with a triumphant return. It's still early days. Maybe I'm getting a bit ahead of myself there. But this is looking good out of them early on.
Yeah, double up in one of the first opportunities to get it. I kind of respect that for Cloud9. They know what they're up against. And yeah, the anchor players or the players in anchor positions right now have been holding their own. That being, Mezzi and Zephyr there in the site. There's no support. His team cut off by utility, and he still gets away with, devastation at back of A. Now Na'Vi glocked up, Simple on a deagle. But not a pretty purchase at all. Mezzi holding close. Misses the flick, but they're just trying to bait this shot, figure out what they've got to fight against in middle, and you can see Cloud9 are grouping B. They had good reads back on overpass. They had good stacks. Good rotates coming in at the last second to deny bomb plants, and this round is no exception, right? Leaning towards B on an anti-eco is pretty standard. Molly down middle. Oh, Alex sees so many players. Too many to entice him back in. Mezzi as well backs out. And they go, fine, Na'Vi, you want to fight us? Well, you've got to commit first. You've got to go through the doors into the lion's den. Man, who wants to go into a lion's den? That doesn't sound fun.
Yeah, man, not me anytime soon. I can't stop sneezing, bro. You're going to have to take it, Hugo.
Sneeze up, Harry. Right now, Na'Vi setting up the run boost into the A site. S-Tag, can you hit the flick, my friend? Oh, well, they can't even hit the jump.
Oh,
so it's a lot easier. Yeah,
oh,
nice.
No.
Hopping, bounding, leaping into his crosshair. And Alex here to clean it up as well. 3 from him, 2 from S-Tag, and 3 from Cloud9, who have recovered well.
Oh, all right, I'm finally back in the game, Hugo. Not actually in the game, but like ready to talk.
Ooh, B play.
Yeah.
Not committing though. Looks like they just want to go for it early. Boomish selling mid fake.
Oh, Mezzi getting pressured, caught on the map, but they don't check for Floppy. Oh dear, Boomich now holding for a mid-rotation is only good for one. And now we look at our old mate Simple, left alive in the clutch, and we say, all right, Simple, what can you do? This bomb dropped in the middle of the site, and Simple's gonna grab it. Now you can look at his player cam there, right? Look at Simple. He's trying to engineer a world in which this 1v2 ends up coming out in favor of Na'Vi. Barely looks phased by this 1v2. Flash out through the tunnels. Now he hears the footsteps in. They go Simple with the first, but Zeppa is there to trade. Oh, and a little teabag for Zeppa. All right.
Zeppa's banned from the Overwatch League. Get him out.
His Overwatch career dead in the water. But then again, Overwatch also dead in the water, so...
Leave it alone, Harry. It's already dead. Oh, Cloud9. Yeah, I like that. You know, a bit of finesse, bit of fire. We've seen bodies getting shot in, like, round 2 of Overpass. Man, that's a little more brutal. Simple, he was never considering the double tunnels play. I think he realized when the flash comes through, but set up for the mid doors. Not how he wanted that one to go.
All right.
Double Orb still here for Cloud9 as well. S-Tag, he's been floating mid and swapping with Alex a lot of these rounds, right? Going back to the A site. Alex taking the doors for him when he's no longer got kills available here. You know, he's not feeding at all. He's not, you know, taking audacious peeks. He's just trying to stop them from getting a catwalk. And right now that's been smoked. Alex has got to do it instead. And he certainly may be able to. That was a pistol for Boomich. Did not have the weaponry to fight back. Ooh, S-Tag misses that timing. Electronic jumps up onto Xbox. And the smoke's fading. But S-Tag can't stop him.
Yeah, the bomb on the back of Simple has joined up with Perfecto here in the tunnels. Maybe another attempt at the B play. Do have a smoke on Flamey. This could be used to set up the mid to B, and that's exactly what he's doing. And that's the thing, you got to think, like, for Flamey, the pressure's kind of on, man. Like, we just had Bit in the survey where he was popping off, he was giving us a great game. We want to see the same thing out of Flamey. Now the B execute looking to come in, but Floppy charges down Perfecto. Mezzi's still alive, but he is on a bit of a timer here. And Flamey's going to locate him and almost deal with it. It's Simple there to go in and finish off the job. Zeppa fighting from T-spawn down middle, trying to isolate this one fight that they've got, and S-Tag will finally toe the line and get it over it. Down to this 2v2. Simple's re-aggressed into mid. You're not ready for that if you're Cloud9. Zeppa gets sent to the Nether Realm. It's just a save here for Cloud9. Na'Vi tying the game up at 4-4.
I don't know if that's a comm issue, but it doesn't feel like the right protocol for Floppy to drop off the box there. You'll notice Mezzi is back plat with the AWP holding tunnels, and Floppy is watching their doors because they don't have mid when that mid to B smoke comes down. So you'd think that Floppy has the cover for Mezzi and vice versa, right? Like Mezzi makes the call when maybe they're getting close. And maybe he panics, right? Because Mezzi does get caught with a smoke out, he ducks in, but he could have re-peeked in time and had Floppy covered. Floppy drops off the box, killing tunnels and going for this fight, but then he gets traded, and now Mezzi's open to middle as well, and he gets pinched. So you feel like if they just stayed in their positions, that probably would have been a lot better for Cloud9, right? Mezzi could have got the tunnels killed, then Floppy covers a mid to B, and everything goes well. But yeah, the trades favor Na'Vi there, and that doesn't feel like the right protocol, but maybe a bit of a panic. Oh, Simple. Shaky shots. But he does hit a tag onto Floppy on the cross.
Oh, yeah.
Mezzi. Never saw what hit him.
That's a little brutal, man. Now look at Alex, by the way. All the way up through Cap.
Oh.
And, well, Boomich was also looking at Alex. Not with the same endearing eyes that we were. Zeppa over here on the catwalk. And S-Tag holding middle. right now, no one in the A bomb site for Cloud9. Instead, trying to clamp down on this mid control. In smoke getting dropped by S-Tag, and that there facilitates his fall back onto the crossroads. Now, he's not actually in like a position here where he can move into the site. Flamey is already down in the pit, and so S-Tag is kind of relegated to this tiny bit of territory in between Elevator and CT. Floppy might boost him up, and I imagine that's why we see him rotating back over now. Na'Vi with a slow old round here, despite the 5-on-3, and it's this decision to be slow. Now nets them the info from that Flamey peak that there's at least a handful of players over towards this A site, including that AWP. And so Na'Vi just group up outside of B. They move in. There's nobody here for Cloud9. You were hoping they went to A. They haven't gone to A. And so now you might just have to save.
Yeah, fair call for Cloud9, right? Like, you know, you want this double up, you don't have money left up. So these kills are a must, or at least the saves are a must. Dying there to Flamey could have been a problem, but Cloud9 get away from now. Will Na'Vi throw bodies at them? Because they don't have their own economy. So it might make sense for Na'Vi to hold off as well and try and survive around where everyone hides, at least in the post plant. And the double orb, very, very valuable to Cloud9 right now. We're seeing the effect it's having, right? But again, like Cloud9 contesting this game, it's level right now. They're in it. But as we've seen back on Overpass, like Na'Vi aren't gonna go down without a fight, especially into OT. Looked far better in OT than they did in regulation, far more clean.
Nice having Flamey back on.
He is 1-8 though.
There's a real theme of these Na'Vi players having like a nice little sofa behind them. Do they all get one? Oh, look at all the different rooms we got going on over here, Hugo.
Yeah,
who's got the nicest room so far?
All right, well, we can keep our eyes on it. You don't get a lot of a shot. Like in S-Tag, you just see some wardrobes, so...
That's a nice room.
Yeah,
I like the exposed beams on the ceiling.
Nice. He's in the top of the house. Top floor for Alex.
Penthouse suite.
Yeah, penthouse apartment. That's very nice. Okay. Cloud9 big bucks now. Can they get the big rounds? Because Na'Vi are leading by 1 and Cloud9 forced in around this double orb.
Oh, a little run boost. All right. Whee! There it is. Boom, it's thrown around, having a fun time.
It's a good way to dodge the orb, right? Like just offset the crosshair. It's the last angle they're expecting.
And it's really fun.
Yeah, obviously that's the main reason they do it.
Now, back at the site is S-Tag. I want to see this orb shut around down. One of them has to, right? You saved the double orb. You didn't attempt any go at the retake last round, so you want these orbs to show up here and now. S-Tag. Let's see him bring the heat.
Yoink.
Lightning on the orb. Needs a similar pace about him as he peeks out from Goose. Simple is also posted up, but he's not the real danger here. Electronic is in your mouth, mate. He's in your face, and he takes it off. Electronic now trading onto the AWP, taking a peek in through long, while Simple is trying to AWP middle. This has all gotten a little bit chaotic. They lose Flamey. Na'Vi, this round wasn't won yet. They're fighting mid. They're challenging all across the map.
With the bomb.
And the bomb gets dropped in middle. Flamey, I don't even know where he died. I wasn't really paying attention to Flamey. I was looking at Simple and Electronic, and they get separated. They were together. They had the A site. They had the bomb on Cat, ready to go A. They get the A kill. So, welcome. This is A. You can plant right there. Bomb goes into mid, doesn't it? Bomb dies in middle. R.I.P.
I don't think Blade's going to be happy with that round. That's
no, right? That's
sure,
one where
right?
I imagine he's looking at it and he's like, right.
Wow.
This is interesting, guys. Yeah. Interesting is the universal word for what the fuck are we doing?
Oh, dearie me. 5-5. The smoke's everywhere. Harry. Navi go back to T-spawn. The old switcheroo. This is not going to be a surprise to Cloud9, right? They don't have that mid info, but they do have triple long clearing that one out. Smoking Xbox, Simple could have done it. 1 or 2 smokes. Will he go for another lineup, or no, he's just going to try and fight middle instead, hoping he can get a kill from Cat. He won't. Not yet. Ooh. Simple gets legged through doors. And Cloud9 already reading this well. Like, look at the lean. They're topsy-turvy, mate. They are in the B bomb site, but are Na'Vi, because they could still come out and take Catwall. The fact that Simple doesn't smoke Xbox is actually all a ruse, as Na'Vi want to take it late instead. Cloud9 are clearing B upper. They've got the info. Now they know. Now Floppy needs to keep his eyes on middle. But Na'Vi, more clear than ever where they're going. Up catwalk into A. Still a 5-on-5, but damage has been done. And Zephyr at the back of the site should be able to hold strong with Alex baiting them in.
Alex, pressure's on. Wants to draw the attention in now. Zephyr strikes from the back of the site, and between the two of them, a lot of damage done. Simple and Boomich have tried to do what they can, but with Mezzi fast flanking up the catwalk, Simple has to keep his wits about him. Only good for the first, and Boomich, while he gets the bomb down, is no match for that fast flank from S-Tag. Cloud9 grab the defuse. They take the lead, 6-5. RV out of money in a round that might allow Cloud9 to really springboard themselves into the lead here. And here's the thing, like, while we're getting a great game out of Simple and Electronic, which is always a treat, right? Everyone loves it when this duo's looking good. Look at the rest of the names in this server. There's 7 kills on the other 3 players combined. They've got half of Simple. They don't have anything near Electronic either. And so we need to get a little bit more out of really anyone other than just Simple and Electronic. Normally, the guy that we would look to here would be someone like Perfecto to try and fill that void.
It's quite sad because Flamey got a nasty one-tap to open this map up on the pistol round. He's yet to kill anyone since. So it's been problematic for Na'Vi. Scout Tech. The Deagle and a P250 sprinkled in. Cloud9 not afraid to take a lot of map control in this game. They've had, good pushes, that B upper push to, guarantee the A cap play in the last round was nice. Navi's fake was pretty good, but it wasn't enough when Cloud9 are taking room. And they do so again. Zephyr was looking like he wanted to commit on the long doors. He backs out. Cloud9 are set up ready for this B play too at this site. Floppy gets that pick, and now they'll never expect Mezzi tucked in on the corner. Perfecto's alone in the tunnels. He has to call for Boomich to back out of mid to help him. He doesn't want to lose the bomb alone on this B play. This is not an easy round for Na'Vi to get anything done. Alex is ready. Floppy's got his second kill. Mezzi in the corner. They never checked it. And now Perfecto with a scout is far from perfection. He's going to get tapped out, cleaned up. Cloud9, flawless round. And they're at least making this one look interesting, contesting Na'Vi on the CT side. And yeah, with silence across 3 out of the 5 players on Na'Vi, certainly carves a path for Cloud9 to keep this series going, maybe take us to Nuke, and then who even knows, right? Like, that's, don't get me wrong, Na'Vi are fine on Nuke, but Cloud9, it's not unfamiliar territory for them either.
And hey, I mean, like, coming into this, I think the expectations for a lot of people was that if Cloud9 were to win this series, it would hinge on an overpass victory. And if history was anything to go by, which it often is, it should have been an overpass victory for C9. RV kind of upset the grain there.
Oh, dear.
And now Cloud9 in the lead. A lot of damage done in this round right here, right now.
You what? Is that just the hinge smoke, but more stylish?
Yeah, Electronic's got his own lineups, man. He don't conform to the rest either.
Dear.
He'll throw things in a cool way.
Oh, the flash.
Oh, but here we go.
Oh no, he's dead.
Not the Molotov. Electronic having a hide, having to get round the corner, dodges the flash, expert timing, Electronic with the double, and now the short control taken by force. S-Tag, the only man left alive, suddenly thrown in to a situation where he is all alone. The AWP has got to smite the long play, and there's the peak from Simple. The trade is in. S-Tag has cracked the round wide open. Na'Vi slowed down by the flashes. The bomb now dropped. Simple all the way over at Cat, having repositioned. Electronics in CT. This round might elude Na'Vi, You thought that Electronic and Simple had done enough. 3 kills between the two of them, but now a 2-on-2, and this round is anything but locked in.
Oh, sneaky.
Electronic snuck up, but Floppy sees the barrel, and now it is just Simple. 20 seconds. How has this gone wrong? Simple needs to save the day, and he can't find Mezzy. The tag, but not the kill. 8 on the board for Cloud9. And a messy round for Na'Vi.
Oh, what's happening? What's going on? I don't know, and I don't like it. Yo, they could have pushed Electronic while he was throwing the molly, but Cloud9, like, you know, fair enough not committing there because they don't know whether Electronic's being covered while he's throwing that Molotov. They want to play things safe and secure with the flashbang. They go in, and he's already tucked, dodging the flash. He gets a double. Simple trades the AWP. The A site is free, and Na'Vi get picked apart by the long flash. Cloud9 doing it with style. Fast out mid though, Boomish upping the pace, upping the momentum, and finding an opening kill. Na'Vi have crept through the B smoke. No one knows, no one cares. They're all focused on Electronic, drawing them in middle, finally trading that kill. Mezzy now knows B has been lost, and Na'Vi can get this bomb plant at a bare minimum. It's not perfect though. Pistols gonna have to get them over the line. Pushing in is Mezzy, Flamey with the D. That's a massive kill. He needs to step up. Perfecto's helped out, and S-Tag might want to save. The money is not there for Cloud9. These rounds have been close, even if they have come up blue. And so S-Tag has to throw in the towel and retreat with no round as Na'Vi finds 6. That's what I want from Na'Vi, man. I want the pace. Like, I want some of these long takes, but actually happening, right? Get out long, commit to the A site, have Simple posted in pit or plat. But Na'Vi, it feels like a lot of these rounds are getting overcomplicated.
Yeah, no, I definitely sense that, right? Oh,
no problem.
Kill for S-Tag coming in at the end there. Flamey getting caught. Still, for Cloud9, you know, you talk about the rounds coming up blue. Well, thanks to saving that AWP, they've at least got the bare necessities moving in to this next round. That's nice. A Jungle Book link in there, Hugo.
Yeah. Great film.
They've got the bare necessities, the simple bare necessities.
Nice.
Floppy, tag of his own. Bit of damage exchanged in through mid. Nothing to write home about just yet. Boomich, ready and waiting to try an entry out through long, but you gotta be ready to deal with Zeppa, who dodges the flash and lives to tell the tale down into the pit, now calling for rotations from Zeppa, or rather S-Tag, who comes in to help him out. Zeppa just goes on a tear, and the round's locked in. It's Zeppa dealing with everybody at long. 9-6 in favor of Cloud9. Looking to take this all the way to nuke. Can they get us there?
I don't wanna be stuck in countless doubts. I just wanna smile and run away from here. I swear to God, man, I just wanna be a model for my brother. Hey, I just gotta work until I'm on the covers. Hey, I just gotta work until my songs are covered. Hey, I just wanna make it proud to be my mother. Wish we could learn how to love our mistakes. Stay from the jump and not wait for an answer. Wish we could smile.
Cloud9 trying to get themselves on to Nuke, and with a 9-6 half under their belts, maybe it's possible after all. We've been getting a blinder of a game out of Simple and Electronic. Now we look down the list of Perfecto, Boomich and Flamey, and if even one of them could step up and fill the void, maybe that's enough for Na'Vi to make this competitive once again.
Yeah, let's look up in the sky, though, because Zeppa, man, he's been having a monstrous game right now, long, locking in 4 at the end of the half there, and just generally taking names, holding A to perfection. So Cloud9, this is not what I expected. Like, you can easily say this is like the undoing of Na'Vi. Like, they're definitely making some mistakes, but Cloud9 are capitalizing. That's easier said than done. Long fake. Boomich taps out the first, but it is only a fake, right? That's going to leave Simple alone at B. If you wanted any man to hold down this bomb site, it would be Simple. Ready and waiting, but the taps are missed, and Mezzi overwhelms him, getting up close, and now getting the plant surely in. The bomb's tucked at car. Does Mezzi know he has the bomb? He's got to make it past the doors, or at least throw it along. Simple. Wait, that's Simple dead. Flamey was the one in B, rather. And now it's all getting a little bit dicey, a little bit scary for Na'Vi as Boomich is all that stands. 1 on 3. And Boomich, oh, he's found one, but he's going to get pinched from the doors. And a very confusing round, especially for Na'Vi, who don't know where to look. I swear that was Simple in B. Maybe my eyes are eluding me. But even so, it's Cloud9 on the board. Back up to 10, double digits, and leading against Na'Vi on their map pick.
Yeah, Simple's been dropped a scout by Boomich, so shout out Boomich there for facilitating that. Means Simple is now good to invest in this AWP. When the big guns come out for Na'Vi, it's a little bit awkward out here at long. Electronic gets over thanks to the flashes, leaving Zeppa blind. But Zeppa was the master of long, man. You think he ain't ready for this? Yeah, he spots Electronic. Now they know about him, the molly, to try and keep him trapped back here. Cloud9 bail out of long. They don't want to get caught in a pistol head-to-head with these smokes down. With Na'Vi having crossed players all about the long doors. So they go back through T-spawn, now looking to go fast in towards B. With 2 players for Na'Vi pushed up at the long doors, these rotations are very far away. And so really, like, if you want to win this round, you need these B players to not just trade evenly at like a 2-for-2. You would love it if they could leave you a man up and set you up for a long rotation, a big retake back into the site. So there's the first for Flamey. Now we need some mileage out of Perfecto. Simple nails that shot on the crossing Mezzi, dropping the bomb in the process. It's a 3-on-3 retake offered up to Na'Vi now.
Are they forced for this exact predicament? It's tempting indeed, even if it isn't favorable for Na'Vi. Alex is holding from lower. He hears Electronic jumping through. Oh, Electronic doesn't even check it. And now Alex sending Na'Vi out of the round. They're going to have to save. Simple can get the kill, but there's just no time at this point. They don't have the kit. They don't have a hope. And so Na'Vi throwing in the towel and giving Cloud9 11. Or rather, Cloud9 taking it by force. And yeah, this is like, I can't really conceive of a world where Na'Vi can pull this game back. It's going to be so difficult. The force doesn't go their way. Now they've got to eco. This is going to be a 12-6 before Na'Vi even get their first gun round in. And even then, it's going to be far from perfect. So they need a near-flawless CT side. On a map like Dust, that is very hard, right? Like, if Cloud9 is throwing a couple of good B executes after faking out the long play like we just saw, you can just be uprooted if you're Na'Vi and not really have a say in the matter. Especially when, again, like, you're going to go back to it. Individuals and Na'Vi are just not there right now. They're just, yeah, disappearing. I wonder if Bit's going to be subbed in for Nuke at this rate. Like, you know, even if he hasn't been pracking on the map, Flamey is having a mare of a game.
Yeah, you were hoping that the pressure of having bit, take Na'Vi to their first overpass victory in the last 4 times they've played, it might have spurred Flamey on to really bring the heat here. If anything, it's like he's crumbling under the pressure. Want to see a bit more mileage out of him. So often, Dust2 is a pretty good map for Flamey. I feel like this is one where he still manages to bring the heat. So hoping that this is just temporary, but. Man, the game is starting to get to a point where it could be over in the next few rounds. You don't have much time to turn it around and redeem yourself.
These are those B hits.
Yeah, this is it, right? You got two of the most quiet players in the game right now trying to hold down the B site just with these USPs. They're dead. B's free. Cloud9 in with 12. And another save for Na'Vi.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, yeah, it's an eco, right? Sure, Cloud9 were going to win that round regardless, especially when they run into the 2 unbought players. But all you need is a couple more of them on a gun round, right? Like Dust2, a similar map to Inferno where, 1 or 2 opening kills can just decide how the round plays out. Like, you get the first couple of entries into a bomb site, you drop the smokes. Not much Na'Vi can really do about it. So, yeah, Cloud9 just have so much. Right now. Simple looking for exits. Oh, it's a shaky shot, and he can't follow up either. He's going to be buying the AWP, I can presume, in the follow-up round, so no real reason saving this scout other than to not give kills to Cloud9. Definitely want to upgrade at this score. He's got 18 kills for crying out loud. He's top of the server. Sometimes it doesn't matter how hard you're hitting. Cloud9 avoid you.
Everyone's looking at Simple like, is he behind it?
Are you going to scout?
He's keeping the scout.
Really?
Simple's keeping the scout in play.
Okay.
You know it's going to be a bonus round from Cloud9. I don't think that's actually... I kind of... It's ballsy, right? And it's definitely it's interesting. We'll give it that. Let's see.
Hey, I'm not here to judge Simple.
No, exactly, right? I think if there's one guy who could make it work, gotta be Simple.
Sure.
That'll Chris J.
Yeah, well, hey, Searson's pretty good with the scout.
And Searson, of course.
Okay, we can keep listing players who can use that gun, but even so, it doesn't stray away from the fact that Cloud9 are looking for another B execute. They know that this could be the answer to all of their problems. The B smokes getting lined up. Is Alex throwing a door smoke, or will it be bouncing on the top of the boxes here? Yes. Denying that jump up on the little box. Seppa going through middle. They're going to flash through. They're going to come out right behind him, but he's ready for it. Flamey can't pick a side. Diverted between 2. Finally, the mid-push. Perfecto actually catches him from car. Flamey gets a massive kill, but he can't continue this spray. S-Tag lives. They know there's a man at the car. They know they haven't trapped him, and they got to kill him soon. Floppy does. Dinked in the process. Mac 10 out middle. Alex on the late lurk. Oh, it's messy. And Floppy's trying to help him out. He does do so. Alex even wins the fight with a pistol, and Boomage is late to the party.
The big old T-spawn wrap round, but Cloud9, they're going towards a Boomage. Wait. They leave a man behind. They leave Alex here. Okay, Boomage, there's 2 players holding on. There's 2. There's 1. Needs to check right. Boomage, turn around, please. Oh, I don't like it. Boomage, he's right behind you. And Alex going to slip it in the back.
You okay, Harry?
Puts Cloud9 up to 13. Boomage had a chance at the 1v3.
Poor Boomage, man.
But they decide, yeah, there's...
Into an A play.
Into an A play. And at this point, right, I do think if you're Na'Vi, there were definitely a few rounds in that first half where maybe you made a few errors in the moment, right, in the heat of the moment that end up having this scoreline go against you. Now, since getting into the second half, man, they've been getting outmaneuvered and outread by Cloud9.
It's the B hits, man. It's like just deciding the rounds off the opening kills, and it's perfect for Cloud9. It's the answer. The benefit of Simple not AWPing in the previous round is he saved all his money, so now he has it here and now. Sooner rather than later. That's something for Na'Vi, right? This should be an eco in theory, but they full bought. M4 on Perfecto, double AWP. Flamey here as well with 1 towards that B bomb site. And it all goes quiet. Cloud9 back to a default, holding to see if Na'Vi want to dish an early fight out. Swapping util on the cat side. Volleying the fullback of the AWP if it were to be here on the shore. Alex doesn't want it to be able to get away with any kills. Instead, they don't know where the AWPs are right now. Like, yet to fire. Mid and B are these AWPs. So Na'Vi, playing around what they've already seen in this map. But of course, Cloud9, they throw a spanner in the works. The mechanics out long. Simple's at least here in time.
Ooh. Oh. Simple. Flashed off the angle, isn't able to connect. S-Tag's now set up down in the pit. It starts to limit Simple's options for what he's able to peek into here. Look at them sneaking up, crouched, in formation. Cloud9 trying to get across. Look at these little men. Look at these little gnomes. Oh, Electronic, he's about to get gnomed and domed out of the round. Simple, still trying to fight for the short control, still trying to keep this A site under lock and key. The bomb's going down with seconds to spare. They get it planted. It's Simple, not able to play into it yet. Little gnome men still around. Flamey lining up the flash for Boomich. He's going to go in through the long doors, but S-Tag's been in this pit for a while. Deals with Boomich. Perfecto dies as well. Simple gets nothing done. And even though Flamey is good for the kill onto S-Tag, now he needs a 1v2, and he decides that this is not in his wheelhouse. He backs out of the round. Cloud9 are up to 14. And this AWP is really the only thing you've got left to fight against it if you're Na'Vi. A third map now starting to look more than likely.
Excellent game plan from Cloud9. Like, that is so sneaky, like walking or crouching under the smoke, knowing that Electronic's peeking. Can wide swing, and as a result, the sneak is actually really, really good for Cloud9 because Electronic can't peek and he can't see them get close. He gets traded. Simple gets nothing, man. He waits, he bides his time. The smokes are in his face. He finally comes out as the smokes fade, and he misses his shot. Not that it's really Simple's fault in the round. That just falls apart for Na'Vi. If you don't laugh, you'll cry. Cloud9, absolute madmen right now. Flawless T side. Na'Vi with a pause. And their final opportunity to make this game interesting, really. Simple's got the AWP dropped over by Flamey. He can buy armor, but do Na'Vi want to invest here, right? Most teams would, as you know, playing for OT 9 rounds behind isn't exactly clean. But at the same time, neither would be this buy if they go for it. Flamey's board up, and yeah, Na'Vi, unfortunately, it's the right call to make here. Throw everything you've got at the problem. Hope something sticks. S-Tag's AWP looking good. And looking for mid picks, but nothing to get gifted over. Floppy's running right down, no fear. Smoke misses onto the catwalk. That gives Electronic a kill. Bit of a mistake for Cloud9, but will it cost them?
Fast out through long, though, for the rest of C9, right? And they're already deep.
Na'Vi have no idea.
Are they going to go back to the crouching formation, the crouching tiger? Smoke for the cross, Marley follows up, trying to make these side players get a little uncomfortable, and they've done a good job at that. But through the smoke, Simple has dropped the bomb, keeping this in the advantage of Na'Vi. Maybe there is a chance to turn it around after all. That Molotov forces an engagement out of Flamey, but Mezzy gets caught changing weapons. A round grinds to a bit of an awkward halt now for Cloud9. They deal with Electronic in mid at the catwalk, and now they group up at long, trying to move in together. They didn't need to give that one over. Na'Vi, you don't want to end up feeding Cloud9, giving them an opportunity, some headway back into a round like this. 2-on-3 from what was a 2-on-5. Not impossible, but Simple, you know, rarely misses these, and there it is. S-Tag even holding for the re-swing. Simple's not giving it over yet. Jumps for the peak, gets the information. S-Tag now knows that he's traded this angle with Simple, and so Simple's back on it. Rough spot for S-Tag to be in. He's trying to bait shots, but you don't bait shots out of Simple. 3 in the round, Na'Vi up to 7. And so maybe still in with a chance. It's pretty far-fetched, though. The money is there for Cloud9, right? You're a long way behind. And you're pretty far from believing just yet if the rest of this game is anything to go by.
I don't think Cloud9 is sweating much right now. I don't think they're worried about the comeback at this point in time. Maybe a round out of nowhere for Na'Vi, but against insurmountable odds. On again for Alex. Oh, he's got the pick. Electronic jumping and flashed out. There's a follow-up, and yeah, no worry at all for Cloud9. Double opener from the in-game leader. He is so good at getting those picks, isn't he? Look at overpass. I mean, even though they lose it, the amount of T rounds he would single-handedly open up into either bomb site. Ludicrous. And look at Na'Vi's rotate. The gamble back to A. moving Flamey out of the B bomb site. It's a fair call. Cloud9, they've duked them. They've wrapped back through spawn. B is free and the round falls and Na'Vi can do nothing about it. And then even that peek from Alex only sells this further.
Yeah. Now Na'Vi are like, ooh,
They're coming.
Yeah, we've got this, boys. And now they hear the utility, and now it's dawning on them.
No way. Surely not. They're not going to.
It was just short. They got too long. Oh.
They use their own trick against them, huh?
So that's 15 and a pretty, you know, about as one-sided as you can get method to get you there. You get the 2 opening kills. You out-rotate Na'Vi.
GG.
It's starting to feel that way, isn't it? Starting to feel like Nuke is just locked in, right on the horizon.
I'm down for that, dude. I want to see some Nuke. I want to see, you know, what Na'Vi have in store there, how Cloud9's practice has been, how's their prep been. Because, you know, they couldn't have prepped for Bit on Overpass. They weren't to know that, I can presume. But they could have prepped for Flamey on Dust and Flamey on Nuke. So, are we going to see the effect of that?
Something else that's mental is, like, obviously with that Overpass game going to overtime and only just ending in favor of Na'Vi, there was even a world that exists not far away from ours in which this could have been a 2-0 for C9, which certainly would have been an unexpected start. I think a lot of people looked at this matchup and went, Na'Vi, they're just going to blow them out of the water.
Yeah, it's
and that's not at all what's happening.
It's the first game of the group for Na'Vi, you know. It's not unfamiliar to see them struggle on the start. S-Tag with the AWP. Not the best spawn in the world, but he has got the kill. Boomich out of the round, and that feels good for Cloud9. Up against 15, looking to close, but Simple up close, killing Alex on Catwalk. Cloud9, do they just hit B again? The middle finger to Na'Vi that's been so apparent. Zeppa dead in the doors. Perfecto does hold that down for now, and now they've got to crunch into Flamey's AWP.
Yeah, want a big round out of Flamey. Here it is. This second AWP needs to show why he's put $5,000 on the table. Just under that to get it in play. And he successfully repelled the B offensive. That one AWP kill ringing out is enough to send Cloud9 packing all the way back through T-spawn. They go. With a minute left on the clock, Cloud9 maybe looking to reroute back towards A.
Long to B to long. The old switcheroo. And like, they're going to get a lot of room before Na'Vi start considering it, right? Like, this is pretty far-fetched. All right, now they're holding for a rotate. They know they have someone at least trapped in B, and in fact, it's 3 that have to cross past this AWP. S-Tag can't wait forever, though. Time being the deciding factor, and as he looks away, Na'Vi begin to cross back. Long getting taken, and like Na'Vi know at this point, okay, they're probably going long, but let's just make sure that everything else is clear. We can afford to retake. They don't have 2 smokes, and so Simple should be able to get a shot off here. If you can take one with him, that'd be nice. Oh, to deep smoke, that's lovely for Cloud9, cutting off CT. You know, you got to be fearful of Elevator if you do that, but they know with Na'Vi leaning B early that was not a worry. And now taking Cat is Mezzy, surely they don't close it in a 2-on-4. Now it's only one man alone. Simple chasing, and he'll get it done with a 5-7 instead. Na'Vi hold on, if only for a round.
Yeah, and rather nicely, you know, finally it feels like a bit of a team effort in a round like that for Na'Vi. Just the pistols out for C9. Bit of tag damage, fast B play, and Perfecto with the spray drops the bomb out in the open.
Yeah, this should be a lock-in round for Na'Vi at least, right? Mezzy gets a dink, dead though. Oh, flash is good, but even getting the bomb, it's not like they're going to reset, surely. They may as well just commit. Gung-ho into the bomb site, Flamey caught with a pistol out, jumping up. Perfecto trades, and it's going to be Electronic to finish the round off. Na'Vi on 9. Okay. Don't want to get ahead of myself here, Harry, but a couple of rounds here for Na'Vi near the end. We gave Cloud9 the benefit of the doubt, and they dragged us into overtime, kicking and screaming. But surely Na'Vi, have they really got it in them? Cloud9 with plenty of opportunities to shut down any possibility of a comeback.
Ooh, that's a nice tag. The one thing that does get me worried, right, is like every round that Cloud9 have got here on this T side have often been pretty dominant rounds, right, that come down to outmaneuvering Na'Vi. You are very reliant on getting these opening kills, and in the last few rounds, Na'Vi have had them high in supply. That round there, Boomich has now opened up, and so it's another good start for Na'Vi. It's a lot harder to gimmick these rotations around when you're not getting the picks, right? You're hoping you can keep kind of outmaneuvering, outbraining Na'Vi, but it's hard to get them in their heads. It's hard to get them over-rotating when they're sat with these man advantages. So a 5-on-4 could prove key, and it's opened up by Boomich. Now Simple, waiting at these mid doors, waiting for a peek to come his way, and with mid to B smokes getting lined up, that could now look to come in. This might just be a fake, though. The fact that Zephyr is throwing the B smoke out tunnels, and now this smoke's coming in and he's leaving the tunnels position, screams that this is a cat play into the A bomb site. And once again, with these advantages building up for Na'Vi, they haven't over-rotated. They've got a lot of bodies here. Simple's going to try his hand at the jump shot, and he comes to pay the price. Electronic at ramp, keeps the A site in check. Zephyr with the trade. It's not plain sailing yet, and Core falling back to long is Boomich. Still alive and able to play in on the retake. You know, Simple and Electronic, the two heavy hitters are out of the round. Flamey falling as well. It's left to Perfecto and Boomich. They need to right their wrongs. They need to save this series. And now just one man left to do it all. Perfecto dodging the flash. The double swing is in, and Cloud9, they lock in the victory on this second map. We're going to nuke. We're going to a third.